Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with and Shaq. The action.
In Phoenix, Arizona, as the Suns are about to go into this interconference contest. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. And Kevin Love, known early in his career for his terrific rebounding and work in the inside. That free throw good from Kevin Love. These two teams both pretty fearsome on the glass.
Yeah, and the reason they are because they have guys who want to attack the glass. Second chance points are going to be huge in this game.
And they go in valuing the rebound. That's probably one of the first things that coaches put on their grease board.
No matter what you shoot, if you can get more possessions, you have a chance to win.
That one misses.
You know, Kevin Love in Minnesota, he was the franchise player. He was the go-to guy, but he never made it to the playoffs. When he came to Cleveland, he came for one reason, to win it all.
Connects from three-point range.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Yeah, I think so. Reason why, you get your confidence early, and then late in the games, you're able to knock down those shots.
And when Love came to Cleveland to play with LeBron, he knew he'd have to sacrifice touches, Steve, just like Chris Bosh had to in Miami.
Yeah, you have to balance fitting in with showing what you can do. It's not easy, but the fact that Kevin Love is trying shows you what he's all about.
Here's Chandler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Chandler hits them both. Well, historically, the Suns have always been a more offensive-minded franchise, but their lack of defense really came to harm them last season, Greg. Just couldn't get any stops.
Yeah, the Suns had a tough time challenging shots and preventing easy baskets. Most of their struggles as a team started on the defensive end, had one of the worst opponent field goal marks in the entire league.
No good from Booker. here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Feeds to LeBron. There's the pick. It's hauled in by Warren.
Okay, that lay-in, he's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
To the middle, wants to get it to Dudley and does. And the Suns miss again.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
Irving against Bledsoe. Irving dishes to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fry. The shot that time, not on target. The Suns go the other way with it. Warren against LeBron. Chandler kicks to Bledsoe. And there it is for him. Bledsoe's got his first points of the game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there to the city and his legacy.
Irving kicks to Fry. LeBron is screen on Warren. Stolen by Bledsoe. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got his second bucket tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And there's been a lot of negativity, Greg, directed LeBron's way. Cavs fan felt betrayed when he left. Analysts who questioned his greatness. What does that 2016 title now do to them?
I think it changes a lot, especially for those in Cleveland. For the analysts who question LeBron's place in history, I think his 2 titles in Miami had already done a lot to cement his reputation. The 2016 title should remove that as an argument.
And here's Phoenix. They're on a 13-3 run. And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. From deep. That shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. It's a 9-point spread. Irving with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And here's Fry from the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Suns have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Bledsoe. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now here's LeBron. Love up top. Second shot opportunity. No good from Fry. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Dudley. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having a big 3 and guys have never been around each other, and some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this league, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
And it's Len. That time on the assist by Booker.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with head coach Earl Watson. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he said, our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do have to play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit when we get broken down inside. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And as David provided the details, guys, the way they plan to attack defensively will be key early on, won't it?
Absolutely. And if that's the strategy, they've got to be full of energy, full intensity right off the bat.
Their defense has to set the tone of the day for these guys. They have to come out and take away all options.
Here's James after Eric Bledsoe's score. LeBron kicks to Fry. Stolen by Len. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Len, good. Len's got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Booker. Love with the screen for Smith. Can they get it? Drills the three-pointer.
He doesn't need much room. With a hand in his face, JR still drills it.
Bledsoe kicks to Len. And the dunk by Len.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
They're opening up a nice lead here early. Reason why, they're doing a great job in the paint.
Now, here is Irving. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Phoenix making some changes. Chris, he's checked in for Dudley. P.J. Tucker comes in for Warren. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. Here's Booker. 5 points in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Phoenix. The dish tonight. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Knight's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The screen from Thompson. James up top, guarded by Tucker. And here is James. Shot clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Phoenix making a change here. Bender's checked in. Phoenix leading by 19. Now Barbosa. To the paint. Chris pass to Barbosa. Thompson with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Feathery touch in the painted area serves Love very well.
To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Smith. And it's blocked. The kick out to LeBron. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Passes it to Barbosa. Back to Knight. That's tipped. Smith outside. Cleveland moving it around. Kicks it out to Love. Smith outside. Love with the screen on Knight. Smith dishes to Love. No good off the pick.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
And a huge lead here early to start.
The game plan is working to perfection so far. Didn't take them any time to get into rhythm.
Now, here is Irving. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Knight against Irving. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. For the Cavaliers, Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Knight on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knight passes to Chris. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Chris has got his first basket.
and it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
It's looking good so far. They have their offense intact right now.
LeBron, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Shumpert against Barbosa. Back tonight, lets the three fly. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Phoenix ahead, up 19. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked.
I do a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. That's why I pride myself.
Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much, because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
And they really are just giving them no breathing room out there. They have completely flustered them and set the pace of this game in their favor.
They've got Brandon Knight, Chandler out there with Bender. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Ulis in at the point guard position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 16. And at times with these Cavaliers, Smitty, there have been some chemistry concerns, but while it hasn't boiled over, you do sense some friction from time to time.
Yeah, I think last season, you looked at the beginning of the season, they had some chemistry problems, but they got it together. Winning usually cures everything.
Here's Bender after the made shot from Mo Williams. Here's Ulis. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Well, so many great defenders in the NBA right now, Steve. And if you were in the league today, who would you least want to see as the player assigned to defend you?
A lot of these guys.
Take a break. Take a break.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard would be, I think, a nightmare.
Green.
Yeah.
I think Tony Allen would be one of those guys that I just said, well, please stop.
He's everything. He's tough. He's defensive-minded. He can score when he needs to. You know, he's a guy that will pick up some stuff here and there. Boy, his calling card is defense and toughness.
It is. It is.
He would be tough, wouldn't he?
It would.
He'd make you better if he was in practice against you every day, wouldn't he? Huh?
You like those type of guys if they're on your team.
Yes. Alex Len's checked in for Bender. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fry comes in for LeBron. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jefferson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Total collapse on defense there. You can't let a good shooter like him get a clear look at the basket from outside.
Chandler is screened. Right for 3. It's hauled in by Fry. The Cavaliers trail by 13. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, when Kevin Love was in Minnesota, he developed into a three-point shooter, but he said, I know I'm not a stretch 4. I'm a post player that can shoot. It's like Kevin McHale used to tell me, just go where they ain't. I try to space the floor as best as I can. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., and spacing so crucial in today's game. Timeout called, Cleveland.
When Tyronn Lue took over, the Cavs made sure that he was not an interim coach. They took that tag off, and Tyronn Lue has been a coach in waiting. He's done a nice job getting these guys to move the basketball and play unselfish.
And the Cavs front office made clear from the start that they had the utmost confidence in Coach Tyronn Lue and his ability to lead the team.
What I love is they revamped his contract, showed the commitment. I think when you see the buy-in he's gotten from the players and the way he's motivated them, it was a no-brainer.
Some changes for Phoenix. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Booker in for Brandon Knight. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Williams with the ball. There's the pass to Shumpert. But they'll get another chance. They set the pick. Here's Jefferson. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Jefferson's got 5 now.
Good screen set there by Fry. You love it when he's playing with toughness.
Now, here's Ulis. He's guarded closely. A three-pointer is right on target. Ulis has got his first 3 points of the game. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shumpert against Booker. Williams kicks to Fry. Cleveland moving it around. Booker against Shumpert. Puts one up from 19. Another miss by Shumpert. Phoenix leading by 16. Warren dishes to Ulis. That's tipped. It's Thompson.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Eric Bledsoe checked in for Ulis. A switch here also for Cleveland. Irving's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Plan a screen. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That shot off. Shumpert with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 14. It's Jefferson outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Jefferson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Warren, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Irving. Releases. And again, it's Cleveland.
Absolutely fearless. Kyrie, you have to do more than just get a hand in his face.
Here's Bledsoe. Not enough on that one as it misses. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Shumpert passes to Fry. Goes up on the high post. Offensive rebound. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
Here's Chandler. The Cavaliers making the shot. No good from Booker.
His shot's been inconsistent tonight, but teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
It's Jefferson outside. Cleveland gets it back. Second chance shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you this, if Kyrie can just stay healthy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish in this league.
And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws in his game defensively.
You don't get many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep. No excuses, though. To be great, you've got to get it done at both ends.
Now, here's Bledsoe. He's got 6. Chandler's shot. Good.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It hasn't been pretty. They just haven't looked interested in putting forth the kind of effort is going to. We've got to improve our offense.
Chris, he's checked in for Phoenix. A switch here also for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Channing Frye. Outside Jefferson. The screen from Thompson. Jefferson attacking. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Devin Booker.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
And Phoenix making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. The Cavaliers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And Smitty, when you were a young player in the league and taking on the great legends of the 90s, were there any games where you were just in awe of who you were on the court facing?
A lot, Kevin, but some names that come to mind was first Michael Jordan. Going up against the great Michael Jordan. A lot of people say they played against Michael, but he played the two-guard position.
Right at
and
you,
I
huh?
had to guard him,
oh my gosh.
and he was guarding me. And then growing up in Detroit, got a chance to work out with Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, and then compete against these guys. Those are the three names that come to mind. I think those are the three that really had an influence on my game.
And the single most difficult guy for you to cover?
By far, I could cover him. That was Michael Jordan.
And who was a guy that was the best defensive player on you, guarding you?
And he was a teammate of mine, so a lot in practice. But then when we got traded and separated, Stacey Altman, the plastic man, was a guy I had problems with.
Chris passed to Chandler. And the officials call a traveling violation. Bender is checked in for Tyson Chandler. LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now here is Irving. From outside the arc, hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 6 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Irving against Bledsoe. There's the pick. Here's Barbosa. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here is Irving. He's got 6. Here's Thompson. An easy layup after coming off the pick. 9 points in the game so far.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Bledsoe against Love. And Barbosa has it in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barbosa's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Bender with the rebound.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, his inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Now Bledsoe, 6 points for him. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Jefferson, and there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Dudley. Some changes for Phoenix. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Dudley. And Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. The 3 from LeBron. Cleveland the rebound. And Love throws it down.
Anticipation and tenacity, 2 things that makes Kevin Love a terror on the offensive glass.
Suns moving the ball around. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Dragan Bender, playing professionally in Europe from his mid-teens, never intimidated. He plays with a motor and an aggression that you love to see.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And Bender standing 7'1" with a 9'3" standing reach. He has the length to play center, but he still has to get stronger.
Well, you have to remember, he didn't turn 19 until just before the start of the season. He'll add muscle over time, but for right now, he has the mobility and skill to play forward.
The defense keeping its attention on LeBron. He hits the roller in stride.
Knight kicks to Barbosa. He gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. What is amazing to me about Leandro Barbosa is that he looks so out of control, Steve, when he attacks the rim, but he manages to finish the play with such calmness. It makes you think it was controlled chaos on the drive.
Totally right. Barbosa is one of those guys, you call him beat because of his quickness. He's gone. He uses angles very well. Not as quick as he used to be, but one beat is faster than most guys in the NBA.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Dunleavy comes in for Kevin Love. James Jones, who's checked in for Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Williams. He kicks it to Anderson. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That's not going to get it done.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They set the pick. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. James has got 10 points in the game.
He is just getting hotter as the game goes along, building on a strong start. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second quarter.
Outside Knight with 1 on the clock, and that's not going to go. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Suns lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lou. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. Phoenix had no problems getting going. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4 run at the start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Heading into the second quarter, the wheels started to fall off the cart as they were outscored by a healthy margin, but were still able to limp into halftime, nursing a 1-point lead. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they need to turn the heat up on D. Too often we saw them back on the hill, not dictating the pace. They allowed a shooting percentage in the high 50s. Remind me of my free throw percentage, the high 50s. Come on, guys.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Suns. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been quite a game for Alex Len.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
His confidence is riding high, and no one wants any part of him down there. He has really served up a commanding performance here today.
Here is Bledsoe. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, James Jones is out there with Mo Williams. Then there's Dunleavy. Then there's Chris Anderson. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward position. Here's Here's Chandler. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He operates at a different speed versus the defense.
Now here's Williams. Anderson, a screen on Bledsoe. Williams dishes to Anderson. We're hearing less about flopping now, thank goodness, than we did a couple seasons ago. They started issuing penalties for the worst flops. You think that's made a difference?
Yeah, I think so. Guys were, it was getting carried away. A lot of Hollywood was acting right there. And I think for the NBA's, it's hard. You see guys full speed get hit, and some of these guys are acting like they got hit by a Mack truck. So I like the fines for flops.
And of course, you never flopped.
No, not at all.
No,
no, not me. No way.
We've looked for the tape. We can find none. None. Dudley, no luck. The Cavaliers trailing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Booker with it. 5 points in the game. Bledsoe outside. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Cleveland on defense. Yes, that goes in. Booker's got his third basket of the night right there. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Booker. The second effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Booker. And just watching Devin Booker out there, he looks so complete as a shooting guard already. You can see why this team, this Phoenix team, is so excited about his prospects going forward.
Yeah, I mean, and Booker is just a complete package, and with a lot to grow his game. I mean, a great shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc, and he's shown that he can be creative in finding ways to put points on the board.
And the Suns now are clearly in rebuild mode. I mean, they thought going into the year they'd be able to compete. Last season they had to blow things up, and then you had the injuries as well. So turmoil within this team has led them to look more to the future.
James. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I like that shot for him, though. Very little defensive pressure. He typically rises up and buries that.
And no good that time. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Love kicks to LeBron. They get the rebound. The kick out to Irving. And it's off from three-point range.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. Lets a floater go, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And with the Suns transitioning into a rebuilding team, they do have, they feel, some great young talent to build around.
And it starts with Devin Booker. He looks like he can be a star in this league. Have also done a good job of collecting first-round picks to help accelerate the rebuilding process.
And for a while, people weren't sure if Eric Bledsoe could be a true point guard for a team. I think the way he has played, though, Greg, the last year or two, has dispelled any of those concerns in that area.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe not a double-digit assist guy. at any point, but you don't need him to be. He does so much else on the offensive end and still gives you good assist totals and more importantly, creates scoring chances and rebounds well for his position.
Pass to Booker. Chandler a screen. Here's Warren. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Love outside. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. Lenz checked in for Phoenix. Ulis comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Free throw, Chandler.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the first title in franchise history, upsetting the favorites, the Golden State Warriors. First time ever a team returned from a 3-1 deficit in the finals to win it.
Now here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. Irving dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
And here's Booker. And GA, the Cavs are now the hunted team. Do you like their chances of repeating as champions?
Well, I think they've got as good a chance as anyone, and probably better because they really have owned the East. If they can stay healthy, no reason to think they can't do it again.
And Cleveland making a change here. Prize checked in. For Cleveland, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And it's Warren with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. They get it back. Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injuries since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games.
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for the Suns. The Suns trailing. He dishes it to Ulis. Warren with the ball. Working on Fry. Warren kicks to Booker. Connects on the 9-footer. Booker's got 11 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Pass to Jefferson. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Smith kicks to Thompson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Alex Len picks one up. Bender, he's checked in for the Suns. P.J. Tucker comes in for Booker. For Cleveland, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
J.R. Smith, an all-out gunner. Never saw a shot he didn't like, but you know what? It works for him.
Now, here's Ulis. Right with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Len. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jefferson passing to Irving. Comes up empty down low. And you look at the numbers, Steve. J.R. Smith shoots just as well on contested triples, which is interesting, as he does on wide open ones.
He said he actually prefers contested shots. We're talking about a guy that's confident making tough shots. Sometimes when he's wide open, I think he's just bored taking those.
Chris, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now Irving. He's got 8. Dishes it to Fry. And Fry slams it in.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Mo Williams is checked in for Irving. Knight against Williams. Here's Ulis. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Ulis has got his second basket of the night.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
I'm with you. I didn't think he'd get that one off in time, but his shot is so quick. He did.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
And the defense makes a mistake right there. You gotta stick to JR. His mindset is to score.
Here's Ulis. Here's Bender. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Dragan Bender out of Croatia looking to follow in the footsteps of Porzingis as the next European big man to make an impact right out of the gate.
Yeah, and like Porzingis, I think he has a chance to be one of those guys that can spread the floor at the 5. A big man who can control the paint defensively and then stretch it on the offensive side of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Dunleavy's checked in for Fry. And Shumpert in there for Smith. The screen from Thompson. Jefferson dishes to Thompson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Thompson's got 12 now in this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
So it's Phoenix now. 7-point differential. And he comes up with the deuce.
You can't shake Bender on these shots. The D is being physical, but in the end, he's just too good.
Williams outside. Rebound by the Suns. Bender's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stolen by Thompson. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Suns making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. And so here's Phoenix. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. Stolen by Bender. Yep, that one goes in there. Bender's got 7 points in the game.
And even with good defense, Bender just beats you with better offense. I mean, his team has to be excited about his future.
Now here's Shumpert. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Option 1, 2, and 3 is to shoot the 3 ball, and they are shooting them from everywhere.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. 1:21 left to play in the 3rd. Outside Knight. Here's Tucker. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Now here's Williams, following the missed shot by Dragan Bender. Williams kicks to Shumpert. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Williams, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. 36 seconds left in the third. Knight kicks to Barbosa. Williams against Knight to stop the run. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Barbosa. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Thompson, a screen on Barbosa. And Shumpert kicks to Dunleavy. The screen from Thompson. Here's Shumpert. And another three for Cleveland.
And the team wants Shumpert to be a 3-and-D guy. Just has to be more consistent out there.
Knocked loose. Williams with the steal. Stolen. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Knight and Booker pairing up at the 1 and the 2. Jared Dudley out there with Alex Len. And it's Warren in at the small forward. And here is Knight. Maurice Williams letting it go from 3. From the stripe. A nice shot by Knight. Here's Shumpert. James outside. Thompson passes to Jefferson. He feeds it to Shumpert. Screen by Jefferson. Down low. Off the screen. And Williams lays it in. Williams has got 12 points here in the second half.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
To the middle. Here's Len. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 14 points for Alex Len.
You know they like to get a lot of shot opportunities from in that close.
James kicks to Williams, and stolen by Knight. Here's Warren. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 3 rebounds now in this one. For 3, Booker. Cavaliers with the rebound. Jefferson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Well, his team is winning. I think he wants to help seal the deal, but maybe shooting the basketball right now may not be the best way to get it done.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
So for the Suns, Chandler comes in for Alex Len, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Brandon Knight. A switch here also for Cleveland. Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. That free throw good from Warren. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers leading by 13. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the paint, goes up off the pick, and finished off by Jefferson.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Timeout called, the Suns.
The one thing about LeBron James, he's had a huge impact on the basketball court, but also off the court, always taking a stand on a lot of social issues.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, thanks. Earl Watson talking to his team during the break. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it. See how his team responds.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
For the Cavaliers, Love's checked in for Anderson. Smith comes in for Jefferson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And LeBron showing solidarity with a lot of popular causes. It's a tricky balance, Steve. You know this, you played the game. I'm sure for a player that is so much like LeBron in the public eye.
Yeah, he's done a nice job of being an activist. He's taken on a lot of roles, but there are some times when fans, they want you to say more. He's in a unique position. I think we can safely say he's done more in that regard than a lot of his peers.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Love with the screen for LeBron. Jumper off the screen. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Beautiful timing on the part of LeBron. Powerful move off the pick and roll.
Ball's knocked loose. Irving with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Chandler with the screen on Irving. Here's Bledsoe. Kicks to Dudley. Lets it go from deep. Chandler. The shot misses. And Cleveland will come the other way. Smith kicks to Shumpert. Back to Smith. Fires the three. And another three for Cleveland.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Bledsoe against Irving. Chandler a screen. At the elbow, it's Warren. They double him with LeBron. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Bledsoe kicks to Dudley. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. LeBron drives in. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here's Booker from the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. This one for 3. Cleveland the rebound. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. James has got 19 points.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron's showing off a strong in-between game.
He drains the quick shot. Irving with the ball. Outside jumper. Bledsoe against Irving. And there's the feed to Smith. Wing shot on the way. Kept alive. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
J.R. Smith is strong and athletic enough to do damage inside.
Bledsoe outside. Dudley with a screen for Bledsoe. He got right to the cup using that screen.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe from 17 feet out and too long on the shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dudley's shot is good. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, you know, you never get used to seeing a player have to come out with injury.
I hate it. Getting a chance to see him walk off the court, not good.
Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Cleveland. Love against Chandler. Left side Irving. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just a pro read by Kyrie Irving. Unselfish basketball.
And Mike Dunleavy, one of the very few players from the 2002 draft that is still playing. He was the number 3 overall pick that year, and he can still give you a little bit of everything on the floor.
That's what you love about Mike Dunleavy. He's one of those players, he obviously can shoot the basketball, but he's unselfish. He makes the extra pass. He just knows how to play. And on the defensive end, he competes.
Now here's Dudley. Booker outside. Feeds to Dudley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Bledsoe for 3. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Now Dunleavy. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Bledsoe. The teardrop falls in.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Size is only one factor, and it wasn't nearly enough on that possession.
Here's Irving. Inside, here's Fry, and Fry slams it in.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Kyrie with a great feel for the game.
Suns have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And the Suns call time.
Timeout. Start it.
And Channing Frye wasn't a three-point shooter coming out of Arizona, but Smitty, he sure is now.
It wasn't until his 5th season in the league and his 3rd team in Phoenix that he started to focus on the 3-ball. And yes, he's a stretch 5 or a stretch 4. He can shoot the basketball.
Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Irving against Bledsoe. Chandler with a screen for Bledsoe. Suns trail by 21. Out to the wing. The dish to Warren. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3, and it's sent back by Irving. Love kicks to Dunleavy. Puts one up from 19, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Dunleavy.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level.
Bledsoe dishes to Chandler. That one goes. Count it. Chandler's got 4 points this quarter.
He saw his teammate had good position inside and hit him with a flawless pass.
Now, here is Irving. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Bledsoe outside. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did. And I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group. And that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Thompson.
What I really liked about his performance at the offensive end was that he wasn't pressing. He wasn't playing fast. There was a calmness to him. It was a smooth, steady game he played, and the results speak for themselves.
Chandler with the screen on Williams. From downtown, a nice shot by Tucker.
And you got to love the unselfish play of Bender. When he sees a teammate wide open, he does not hesitate at all to whip the ball over to him.
Now here's Williams. Out to Shumpert. Fires from deep. And another three for Cleveland.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
I mean, the game is in hand, but they're still running their offense, and they're just plain and simple, still making shots.
Tucker can't get it to go.
All alone inside. He's just going to have to shake that one off.
Outside Williams. Over to the left wing. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bender. Ulis kicks to Bender. And here's Tucker. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
We just wanted to come out here and compete, get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tristan Thompson. It looked like he was shot out of a cannon coming out of the half. Beyond aggressive, he completely hijacked the pace of the game.
Listen, he played some hard-charging basketball tonight, fellas. He didn't need an invitation to the party. He was going to bum rush the door. Some guys just hang out on the outside of the party, but not him. He said, no, I'm not just going to hang on the perimeter. I'm getting to the hole, baby.
He was just having a ball out there, making big plays up and down the court. It didn't matter who or what defensive scheme was on him. He just took the challenge and gave you the full arsenal tonight.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.